I was about to make a video for you guys of my cooking here, but I have this piece here for the bottom of my camera that screws in so that I can attach it to this, my top of my tripod, but I need the bigger one and I don't know what I did with it. I must have lost it, but I guess I won't be making a video for you guys, so on the Hey guys, welcome to Phyllis the Chef. So I did find my bottom of my tripod thing was on my other camera that I use. So anyway, let me grab all my ingredients and I will put them here on the counter. Here I already have my tomatoes set out. So let me adjust my tripod for you guys. Hopefully y'all can see everything I am doing. So let me grab my ingredients behind me and get started. Okay, so I just grabbed all my ingredients for you guys. Hopefully y'all can see everything here. Let me grab my bowl that I will be using. Let's see, which one do I want to use? I probably will just use this square bowl. So I have in here, I went to the store today, I have my lemon juice, cinnamon stuff I'm not using, don't worry about that guys. So I have 1 fresh clove of garlic, I have mint leaves, I have 2 bunches of fresh parsley, which I think, do I need 2 bunches of parsley? It says 3 cups worth of chopped parsley. So, I already washed these earlier this morning and then just re-put them back in the bag. So I need 3 cups chopped parsley. Let me move my garlic clove out of the way. And here is my bulgur in this. So I need to go ahead and strain this. Let me go ahead and start that process. Because it says you need a strainer. So here's my strainer. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm just going to pour it here in the sink. And literally let it just sit. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me zoom out. If y'all can see here in the sink, well, I think this is done drying. So I have this, and I'm just gonna have this sit here like so guys, and I'm just gonna let it drain and do its thing. So let me zoom back in, or actually I think this is pretty good working table here. So I need 3 cups of chopped parsley. So I will use this bowl again. Let me grab my cup measurement. I will just use my glass Pyrex because this up at the top is a 2-cup measurement. Let me grab my knife I love using. So I have this knife, Cuisinart, I don't know how you pronounce it, and it comes out like that. So let me chop the ends off like it says. You're not supposed to use the ends. Let me put them, well, I guess like that. So again, I have made the tabouli here for my husband on several occasions, but he always tells me that he said it's not quite as good as it's supposed to. So I researched Lebanese Tabouli. So we'll see how he likes this one. I'm just gonna make shift and scoot some stuff over here just to make it easier. So I need 3 cups. I think this is probably gonna be 3 cups already. I know this is supposed to be chopped very small, but I'm doing a rough chop first. I'm having pieces fall off on the floor. Whoopsies. Alright, so that's like an overall rough chop. I think I'm gonna get my bigger knife. Maybe I'll just, there we go. So I need 3 cups. I just love the smell of fresh parsley. Alright, let's see if this equals, without patting it down or anything too crazy. Oh yeah, this is going to definitely equal 3 cups. Alright, so 2 cups there. So this, I'm sure, is going to equal the rest of the measurements I need. Technically, I'm only supposed to use 3 cups. This actually is 4 cups. So, okay, so I have another, so that's about another cup. So, here's our 3 cups of parsley. Let me get another bowl just to put this in real quick, so I can figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of this. Alrighty. I'm gonna set this aside on my other counter here. And then it calls for a 1/4 cup of fresh mint leaves. So I'm just gonna take the leaves off the stem, because I believe that's what you're supposed to do. I've never chopped up the actual stem before when I use mint. If anybody of you guys actually use the stalk or the other part of it, let me know. I'm just gonna roughly, basically pick these off. Mint goes in tea, goes in water, and whatever extra mint, I might make some fresh tea for my husband as well. Put mint in it so he can have fresh mint tea too with dinner. He will be happy about that. Of course, I love mint. Anything to do with mint, I love. Smells really good. Okay. Oops, I left a couple here. Might do a little bit more. That looks like it will equal equivalent to a 1/4 cup. So let's see if I can just chop this. Smells so good. Trying to make it smaller. I might need to change my knife. Let's see. See if I change my knife here. Bigger version knife here. Okay. Oh, perfect. Right at the 1/4 cup mark. I measure pretty good these days. I've been kind of cooking and whatnot and learning how to cook ever since I was a little kid. My mom and my sister taught us girls how to cook in the family and ran working on the farms and all of that stuff actually. Alright, so that equals 1/4 cup. Actually, it's almost 1/2 cup, but I think it's still just as good. Scrape all that out of here. Let's see what else it calls for. Alright, let me scoot these on the other counter so you guys can see more clearly here. And then I need half a pound of ripe tomatoes. And then it says quotations, approximately 2 tomatoes. So I have 2 big tomatoes. I have a specific knife. I know I've dirtied up 2 knives. Technically you don't have to do this. But for my tomatoes, I have this one, but you see the serrated edges here? So that is what I prefer with tomatoes. So with tomatoes, wow, these are very juicy tomatoes. Alright. Just cutting out the, I'm trying to wait too much tomato, but the hollow, where it's not too good. Okay. Still have my garlic to do, so then cut this way, almost all the way down, just like the other side. Okay, I lay it on its side usually, and then cut again. So it's kind of like a blossom, how you go to restaurants and you see blossom onions, kind of the same thing. And you just cut straight down, and then kind of is already chopped, kind of small. I mean, nothing, of course, is fancy here, just at home. But my husband has been having a hard time finding this they used to carry it in the store. One of his favorite, forgot to do the very end. One of his favorite stores that this used to have is, they used to carry it, was Trader Joe's. For some reason, or Sprouts, or something like that. I forget what he said. But anyway, one of them quit carrying it. So I told him last night I was buying these ingredients, and it's funny, he still had no clue what I was getting them for. And then when he got home, I was like, oh man, then I told him what it was for, and he's like, no honey, you forgot, it has to have parsley in there. I mean, not parsley, I already had the parsley. The mint, and I'm like, really? Well, no wonder the last few times he didn't like it, because I didn't put mint in it the last few times. So, it's pretty much diced up for one of them. Let me put this here. It has the liquid in the tomatoes, so that's what we want as well. Alright, the other one, let's do that. This one, I think I'm just going to cut it this way. I'm still kind of used to that for some reason. I'm just chopping small. So I'm just chopping here. So I guess we'll get Peter's reaction for this to let me know how it tastes. I've had it before, but I've had so many different versions. And he, being the Arabic person he is, loves it only kind of like one way. And so I'm like, okay. So I usually try my best once I know how to cook something, just stick with it on certain foods that he's just grown up eating all his life. Alright, the last section here. Alright. Some of them are too big. Alright. The last 3 slices, there we go. Alright, that finishes up this, which basically is the messiest part of it all. You have liquid everywhere. Alright, now lastly, let me go ahead and do my garlic. Fresh garlic. This garlic actually is from Gilroy, since we are in California. So we went to Gilroy, not about a couple months back, and I picked up some garlic. And it says only 1 clove of garlic, but I think I might actually do more, because this is so little. But yet again, I know garlic overpowers it, so maybe I'll just stick with the recipe. It says 1 clove of garlic, right? 1 small clove of garlic minced, which is kind of what I'm trying to do now. Small pieces of garlic. Okay. So it's about a teaspoon of garlic is about 1 clove of garlic equals about 1 teaspoon. Alright, put all these in the sink. I believe I'm done with the choppy. And then let me just do the bulgur and salt and olive oil. And that sums up this video, guys. So, I'll rinse off my hands real quick. Wipe this down really quick. Just so that I can see what I'm doing a little bit better and it's not tomato stuff everywhere. Just for a moment. Okay. So, I believe the bulgur, see, has all this liquid in the bottom of the bowl. Hopefully you guys can see that. Just kind of in there. We don't want that. We just want the bulgur. Okay. And then lemon, salt. Let me grab my salt. So I have kosher salt in my salt shaker. And it says we need salt, doesn't say, just says to taste. So just kind of sprinkle about a teaspoon. Lemon juice of 2 lemons. That equals about probably a tablespoon or 2. I don't want it too lemony. I can always add more lemon to it if Peter doesn't like it that way. And about 1/4 or so of olive oil. It says use extra virgin olive oil. So I have extra virgin olive oil. But I also have this Italian oil that I've been extra virgin olive oil. But just for the sake of the recipe, I will stick with original extra virgin olive oil. And it needs about 1/4 cup. Let me chunk this and measure. Alright, so we need about 1/4 cup. That would be about 1/4 cup. Between the bottom and the half equals 1/4 cup. And then just mix it all together. So let's try that, mixing it, and then I'll taste a little bit, see if I need more lemon juice or not. And then it just sits in the fridge for several hours for the bulgur and all of this stuff to absorb. And just kind of like, it'll shrink down in size, I believe, a little bit. At least from what I'm understanding. I don't know if I cut up all the parsley small enough. It's probably supposed to be chopped a lot more than this, but that's okay, I think. Alright. Taste a little bit of everything. Well, if I can get some parsley in here. There we go. Definitely needs more lemon juice. Okay. tastes good with the mint in it this time. I've never done it with the mint before. I think that's actually really good. It's an even mixture of everything, just maybe more salt. Mix one more time. I think we're good to go. There we go, guys. So, this sums up my homemade tabouli. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Click this video and click a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks and welcome if you are new. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!